Good morning. I woke up, and you know what? I've been working on my cases, and welcome to the Iron Dome moment today. This is going to be something else. I think we've got on to a few tips. I think we could actually shed a little light on this now. I think this is really the day when we're going to start explaining stuff. I'll just go by this one. The first time I was taken on a vacation with my family, I was taken to Alturas Lake, like Alpine Bowl. The next thing is I was taken to Redfish Lake up there, and it's up in Idaho. And my Aunt Patty was there. My Aunt Patty went up there, and her name now is Patty Barker, and she's married to an attorney. And she moved to Corpus Christi. Like, I'll bet you they support Christie, over there. And, these people were running by signs. And I have this Aunt Jeannie. Aunt Jeannie was only, when she was called Jeannie because she was only fitting her hand. My grandma was a large woman, remember? Her dad was big. But Jeannie was super small because my grandfather was short. You see? My dad's husband was short. My mom's dad was short, is what I'm saying. And he had a real short temper to people like my mother, Marietta. And my mother hated her dad. And my sister Bonnie named her son Henry after his name, because his name was Henry Dunn. Like King Henry. And my mom didn't like that. You see, my mom screwed my sister Bonnie years ago. So Bonnie's off the shelf. So anyway, and then my Aunt Jeannie, well, she knew Ted Shaw before my Aunt Patty did. And Patty always gets her leftovers. So my Aunt Jeannie is involved in this D.B. Cooper thing. And so is Ted Shaw. And so was my Aunt Patty. Pat Barker now, that married an attorney. Pat Barker, Pat Barker. My Aunt Patty attacked me. They took me to a party down there at Camas at my Uncle Ted's place, and they had like 150 people from the baseball thing. And my aunt had me bring my brother Jim down there to this party. I didn't even want to take him, and this is recorded in my writings and stuff in the past. And my aunt and my brother Jim were at this party, and I'm up at the A-frame, and I could look down, and I see the pond down there. My brother Jim's sitting on a log, and he's drinking a beer, and he looks right up at me, and his eyes connect, and he fucking reaches down, he grabs a pitchfork, and he fucking shoves it right into a goddamn fish in my uncle's pond. And, I go down there, and I said, "What the fuck did you just do?" He says, "Well, I stabbed the fish." And he says, "And it's right over there. You see the handle?" And I said, "Jesus Christ, what the fuck are you trying to do? Get me kicked out of here?" I said, I've watched this here piece of property for my Aunt Ted. My Uncle Ted brought home a deer, and they call it Flower. And I'm babysitting this here deer while they're on vacation, and they've gone to the Blue Mountains. They've gone to the Blue Mountains, gone hunting. They put their horses and stuff in their horse truck, and they blew out of here. I was there. Ted put a new motor in his truck and stuff. He wants to go fucking hunting. He wants me to stay there in their place for the next month while they'll go fucking off doing stuff, and I stayed there. And, then Jim fucking comes and he stabs that fucking fish. "What are you doing, trying to get me kicked out of here?" And then all of a sudden, the fish is over there. He says, "You better do something before you get your ass kicked out of here." So I went over there and I slipped that goddamn fish out and I threw it over the bank. And then I took that fish up and I put it in my car. And by the time I fucking did that, my brother Jim went behind my back and fucking set up a fight between me and my aunt. And my aunt ended up fighting me. She came up, I got the fish in the truck all over, I smoothed it all over. the fish was in my fucking car behind the seat. And it was a nice fish, and my sister got a picture of it, of her holding it. You could see the fucking marks of the fucking pitchfork in the side of it. And I'm standing in the background because I'm disgusted. I'm wearing a Budweiser shirt, a Budweiser shirt with red writing on it. What the fuck are these people trying to do? And I'm Republican, right? Well, they don't like that. So anyway, my aunt, she goes, I have these black fucking shorts on, Nike shorts. I'm not built fucking bad shape, you know. And she fucking reaches down. She goes, are you going to fight me or what? And she fucking grabs me by the fucking, my pants right here, my shorts. And she fucking reaches back. She fucking hauls off. She fucking hits me right between the eyes. I said, what the fuck are you doing? And all of a sudden, she's fucking doing karate and shit on me. And you fucking goddamn fucking pull that goddamn karate shit on me. She fucking ended up going all the way down the yard. I'm fucking going, bam, bam, trying to fucking, and I'm saying, you better knock it off. I'm going to fucking hurt you. And, you know, this is going on in that yard. Well, we got down there between those two ponds down there, and I fucking just reached over, and I fucking whipped her, and I fucking flipped her right in that fucking thing. Her ass fucking just fucking flipped in that fucking thing in front of everybody. And then all these people came up behind me and fucking shoved me in. When I hit that fucking water, I turned out, I came right back out. I said, it took 5 of you motherfuckers to push me in. And boy, I tell you, my aunt come out of that fucking water. And I said, now you better knock this off before you get fucking hurt. And I said, you give up? And all of a sudden, you know, she says, I give up. Then all of a sudden, she fucking reached back. She fucking hits me between the eyes again. And the next thing you know, I fucking snapped. I fucking busted her fucking ribs. I fucking threw her down in the fucking trough in front of everyone. I fucking slammed my knee down on her fucking chest. And I said, God damn you, you fucking give up. And I had her fucking head down in the water with face coming down. And I said, you goddamn give up, not right now. You give up. And she finally gave up. And I took my shit. I said, Jim, you get the fuck in that car. I said, I'm getting out of here. And I said, goodbye, Aunt Patty. Fuck you. And I fucking got in my car and I got the fuck out of there. And I'll tell you what. Now, we're going to get to the rest of the story today. And I'm going to cut it off right here. And we're going to do more.